Friends, we have our third, but not final, knife review of the week. And this one's a little different. This one's made by Great Eastern Cutlery. And it was not $7. It was actually $220 of my hard-earned money. And it called my name through the glass pane of the case it was sitting in. And it looks like it's been in there for a few years. I've never heard of Great Eastern Cutlery before. And I was intrigued by the knives in the case, and this one is a Northfield XLD, okay, yellow rose. It's got genuine bone handle slabs, and it's got a yellow rose shield. And before we get into that, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends. Sharing the video is what really helps keeps the channel going. All right, thank you. Alright, so let's take a up close and personal look at this new brand for the channel. I don't know a whole lot about Great Eastern Cutlery. I tried to search this knife. I only seen it a few places, and the one and only place I saw it for sale, it was going for over $300. So my $220 doesn't seem like too bad of a deal, even though it does have some minor handling, fine scratches. I'm sure they'll buff right out, but you can see them kind of there on the bolster. But the fit and finish is very nice on this knife, and I mean, it's just, you don't feel anything. Whoever buffed it just did a perfect job. And this Coke bottle handle, well, I mean, it just fits good in your hand. And it's, let's say, this is a big knife. This is a very big knife. And that walk and talk is very nice. I think it's got the perfect pull. And it's got dual nail nicks. Look at that big old long one here and that short one up front. I've never seen one with two nail nicks. Now here's the tang stamp. And it says Northfield XLD, made in USA on one side. You can see it there. And on the other side, it says G.E.C. for Great Eastern Cutlery, CAR for carbon steel, and then it's got 976119, which I believe is the model number. So yes, it's a good looking knife. It's got a unique blade shape. It's got a lot of belly out by the tip. I'm a big fan of that. It's kind of a wide blade, saber grind, I guess. And if I was to compare it, this is the Case Panama trapper. It's a lot bigger than the normal trapper, and I thought that was a huge knife. And this this yellow rose, well, it kind of dwarfs it a little bit, doesn't it? You know, it's a single blade. Panama Trapper's two blade. But this one here, we got a blade length of 3 3/4 on that yellow rose. Well, the Panama Trapper's only got 3 3/8 on that clip point. So yeah, it's overall a lot bigger. That handle is 4 3/4 inches long on that yellow rose. Let's take a look at another knife, another large knife. It's a modern knife, the ZT0450 carbon fiber, 4-inch blade. Alright, so that's a big knife right there. It's call that a mini sword. So we got to get into something like that to get bigger than that yellow rose. So that's the two closest knives I have to compare, that Panama Trapper and that ZT0450 carbon fiber. Here's the emblem. Let me zoom in on that for you. And that's actually a shield, not an emblem. So, but I always mess that part up. You can check out the pins. They're nice and smooth. Bolsters have line in them. And back spacers, like I said, are perfectly flush, no gaps. Alright, now you can feel the pins, but they're inlaid down in there. They're not protruding out. So they're chamfered and that's done on purpose. So great quality, classical knife. Like I said, that full belly on the blade looks great, but it is carbon steel, so we're going to need to protect that. So let's get the One Angry Kid knife oil out real quick, put a good coating on there, and work it all in there, both sides of the blade. Get everything coated good. We don't want to come back and see this thing starting to get spots of rust or anything on there. So knife oil does a real good job staying where you put it, and I got every faith in the world that it'll keep this knife protected. Alright, now let's see how this thing cuts. Yeah, it cuts, but not like a $220 knife of this caliber should cut. I don't feel a wire burr on there. Let's try the strop real quick. See if we can bring this thing back to life. Got my Beavercraft strop. Once again, these are on oneangrykid.com if you want to get one for yourself. I got a whole new shipment coming in next week, so keep your eye out for those. But I got 3 other sizes on there already. And next week I will have 4. So whatever size fits your needs, I'll definitely have one on there, and they're all priced very good. So check it out, oneangrykid.com. And while we're talking about that, I'm just going to go ahead and announce that I've already decided I'm not going to add this to my collection. I'm going to go ahead and turn this knife. What I do with knives that I review that I decide not to add to my collection, I put on my website, oneangrykid.com, and I just put them on there for the same price I buy them for. And you can use PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, however you want to pay. That's oneangrykid.com. Check it out. I got some knives. I'll have this knife on there, my knife oil, my strops, and t-shirts and cups and all kinds of good stuff. That's oneangrykid.com. That's where you can go if you're interested in this knife, and I'll give it to you for what I got. Other than that, I hope you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and hope you have a good evening. Thank you.